I hope so. You have done the previous assignment. If you are not done, go to the previous chapter, answer the two questions: why are you lazy and why are you procrastinating? Then let us see the second chapter of this book: 100% responsibility. The price of greatness is responsibility, said by Winston Churchill. A recent study by the psychologist Bas Verplan Klen and his team at Bath University revealed the top three New Year's resolutions people make each year. These are the top three resolutions. First one is living healthier. 23% of the people enroll for this. And personal improvement or happiness is the second category. And third resolution is losing weight. But 91% of these people fail to keep their resolutions. As Warplankin states that many resolutions are made on December 31st and go down the drain on January the 2nd. And every time there is someone to blame. The bottom line is that only you are the responsible for your life. Let me repeat this. Only you are the responsible for your own life. While you may be tempted to blame your friends, tempted by to blame your family, spouse, or anyone else for what you don't do, it is solely in your hands to act. Although you may find some temporary relief in making excuses and convincing yourself it is out of your hands to do anything in this situation. That's not the case. There is always something that you can do, and you can always do your best. Every action that you take or don't take impacts your life, and it's up to you to take control. So, the next time you blame someone else for your problem, consider the fact that you are relinquishing power and there will be consequences. In reality, your future is in the hands of your present actions. Remember this, your future depends on your current actions. Here is a beautiful Zen story. Let us see the story. Two men visit a Zen master. The first man says, I am thinking of moving to this town. What it like? The Zen master asks, what was your old town like? The first man responded, it was dreadful. Everyone was awful. I hated it. The Zen master says, this town is very much the same. The first man leaves and the second man comes in. The second man says, I am thinking of moving to this town. What's it like? The Zen master asks, what was your old town look like? The second man responds, it was wonderful. Everyone was friendly and I was happy. The Zen master says, this town is very much the same. Life is what we make it, and it is a reflection of our actions to a larger extent. If you don't make the most of it by showing up and walking the talk, what do you expect will happen? Nobody is coming to save you. Always remember, nobody cares if you are lazy or not. Nobody cares if you are procrastinate or not. No one can change your life. And most importantly, nobody has any interest in changing your life. It's up to you to do it yourself. It is in your own hands. You procrastinate to your heart's content and wait for others to help, but you might be waiting for ever and ever. To get out of this mindset, begin by giving up on the idea that somebody else will come along and save you. Harsh truths of life. If you are lazy, that's a choice you make. If you are unhappy, you can choose to be happy. If you are procrastinate, that's a bad habit, you need to drop it off. What are you going to gain by escaping from the responsibility of stepping up? In effect, nothing. If you want to change anything about your life, know that you are fully responsible for doing so. Although complaining is easy enough, it achieves nothing. You need to act. You can start today or you can wait till tomorrow. The choice is yours. Chinese proverb says like this: the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, the second best time is now. You might have already listened to that. Mistakes aren't as bad as you think. It's okay to make mistakes. They are a natural part of your life, and it's normal to screw up now and again. Since you are responsible for your actions, see mistakes as a lesson and move on. In my case, when I was coding, so I'll get some errors. I treat that errors as a blessings. So treat your mistakes as a blessings. Learn from them and make a commitment to yourself to do better next time. Even if you are afraid of tripping up, it's better to experience that than to succumb to inertia. Jumping into the unknown can be scary, but it is the only way to move forward. If a mistake happens, learn from it and move on. Rather than stagnating in a pool of apathy and procrastination, swim down the river and get into the flow of life. As a well known adage says, if you ain't moving, you ain't living. George Bernard Shaw says like this: success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same mistake a second time. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about the things that aren't your concern. If something does not affect you, why get distracted by it? People are constantly worrying about the things they can't control, such as the opinions of others, even what completely strangers think of them. Sometimes we also do this. We always think about what others might think about us. This can trap you in a mindset of self doubt, blocking you from really flourishing as a unique individual. Instead, keep yourself focused on what truly concerns you and stop worrying about the opinions of others. You can't change them and will waste for far too much energy that you could put to better use. Focus on yourself and what is important to you. Right now, this is my focus to complete knowledge of this book and to implement them in right away. Epictetus tells like this: keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your concern and be clear that what belongs to others is their business and none of yours. Remember that whatever the thing that belongs to others is their business and none of yours. There are three types of people. In general, we can say these three types. First type, never start what they want to do and end up doing nothing at all. This applies to majority of the people. They never work on their dreams. They never do what they are supposed to do. They are just waiting around for something good to happen. Let us see the second type. The second type are those who start something but never finish it. As soon as things get tough, they give up and then spend the rest of their time regretting it. Now let us see the third type. Third type are those who work hard, don't give up despite hardships and keep going. They are the 1% who do become successful. One thing this third type of people have is persistence. Even when things don't run smoothly, they persevere with an end goal in sight. Things can go and will go wrong in life. That's just how it is. Your path will be full of obstacles, but as long as you keep going, you can progress towards your goals. Life is not a sprint but a marathon. Remember this. Life is not a sprint but a marathon. It's long and hard, requiring stamina, strength, and persistence. There is no prize for quitting halfway, but the sense of achievement you will feel when you achieve your goals is the best reward there is. See you in another chapter. Until then, write down your lessons and comments in the feedback. Thank you.